Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Now, I've lost track how many times I've actually done that intro yesterday, because it just wasn't working out, and you know how it gets when you're not happy with something. The more you keep trying to do it, the more frustrated you get. So, today's episode is running a bit late, to say the least, as in, it's a day late. But, it's gonna be okay. I'm feeling much more positive as we start today's episode. Now, at the moment, it's a bit of a race against time for our current character, Lord Protector K, because if you guys remember from the last episode, it's trying to make sure I'm not saying stuff again because it feels like deja vu, but anyway, a lot of people don't like him at the moment, and so our time with him is quite limited, so it's just a race against time to try and make our successor, his son Loholt, become a powerful presence in the realm. So when we eventually play as him, we'll be in a good, solid, position to continue the campaign with. Now, I did make a mistake last episode, which I have corrected before I started recording, and that is what happens when you gain titles as an emperor. Now, I was under the impression, as we were trying to take land in Island, or Avalon, as it's now known as, that when our character dies, that Loholt will inherit those titles. But instead, as I found out, it doesn't work like that. What ends up happening is that the Lord Protector will gain those titles. So, all the land that I was claiming with K ready to give to Loholt when we died, ended up just going to the next successor, which I believe at the time was our brother, this guy here, Gerald. So what I've done is give all my titles basically to Loholt. The only ones we've still got are the 2 kingdom level titles for Avalon and Brittany, because we would keep those anyway when Loholt inherits them. And also I've kept Cornwall and Bedford, because I just figured Bedford might come in handy in the future when it comes to dealing with the governor of Britain. But that is something we'll have to think about for the future. But for now, that has been sorted out. Now, speaking of succession and what we've been doing so far, the other thing I want to try and make sure to do, in fact, let's get things going a little bit and make it slow so we can keep up to date with it, is what's going on with our secret society. Now, we've spent a lot of time with the Secret Religious Society for the Summer Queen to spread the religion as much as possible. But if Thingybob dies, if K dies, all of that goes down the toilet when Loholt inherits. So what I want to make sure we have is always have 500 devotion in the bank. So if it looks like our character is about to die, whether or not a bounty hunter comes after him, or an event pops up where it looks like it's going to be assassinated, or something like that, we can just click the button to openly adopt the faith and spread the religion everywhere. So we want to always keep 500 in it, but also continue trying to spread the faith a bit. So let's get that, and just let things tick on a bit as well. Otherwise, it's just going to be business as usual. I just want to make sure any money we do get at the moment is going to be going to Loholt and building up Dublin and Ireland in general. Although one thing I'm going to do just to make it so we can keep them is I'm trying to find land for our really good council members. Now, I've already done it down here in Brittany with Piers. I end up revoking the title from our first wife, who was the Viceroyalty title holder for here, because she kept backing plots against me. So I just arrested her, revoked the titles, and I've given them to Piers. So when Loholt ends up being playing as him, I should say, because he's the kingdom holder for Brittany then, we will still have access to a level 21 marshal, which is quite cool. Now, I'm trying to do the same, though, for our Chancellor, this guy here, Asher, because he's got 25 diplomacy, a very skilled diplomat. So I do want to try and make sure we give him some land in Ireland, I'm looking. So as soon as we get it from Kerry or Desmond, I will see about giving it to him. Now, let's have a look. A new book has arrived in the Muse, and a new book on the art of writing poetry. Let's try and take the Falcon out for a hunt. Apparently that's the best option out of the two, although I could be wrong. But let's see if we can do that. What we could do, actually... Our people don't like us anyway, so I'm just going to revoke your title. He says yes, so... and it worked fine last time. Oh, he likes this. we've got Aspiring Falconer. +1 diplomacy. If it's going to help people like us a bit, I'm going to be quite happy to take it. Right, what I'm going to do then with you... this is exactly what I was worried about. Is we still got bounty hunters going after us. Now, there's not much we can do right now, because I will have to pay it off if possible. I want to try and keep Kay alive at least, to make things easier for our successor. But, can we bribe the guy? What's the chances if we'd have to fight him? Not good. He's level 42 personal combat skill, we've only got 14. Is he willing to take a bribe? He is. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do that. And let's have a quick look at Intrigue. Even though we're minus at the moment, can we still pay off the bounty? We can. It's cost 1,000, but we are making 24 a month. So, what, 10 months, 250... It'll take a few years, but as long as we get things going and actually get some special tithes, that will actually work out. Speaking of, because Lowhold now has landed, and he's actually a really good steward, I've decided to make him my steward. So let's get you collecting taxes down in Cornwall. We need to get you so you're a bit more, you like us a bit more. Excuse me. Can I not give you a gift? Oh no, I can't, because I'm now minus 1,200 in debt. Right. Okay, let's take that off. Let's get you fabricating claims over here. Thank you. Right. Now that we got this, Asher, congratulations. You are now going to be the Count of Kerry. Perfect. There we go. Now he really likes us. And now we want to try and revoke the duchy title that the Aran Islands currently has. So let's let that happen. Who's got this? Oh, this is Lowholt, isn't it? Yes. So Lowholt, because he's got his own title now, he's decided it seems to go to war to try and get Westmouth under control. Now, we do have a plot to kill against the county as well. Because if he dies, I believe it just goes straight to us. Yeah, Duke of Geraint of Munster. So, yeah, I'll let Lowholt do what he needs to do over there. As long as he gets me some extra money, I don't care. But things seem to be much easier now. People are now conspiring to kill me. Great. Now, the other thing I did want to try and do before we die is actually try and get rid of the ability to revoke titles. Because we did have it that we didn't become Lord Protector with Lowholt when I tried to record yesterday. And... oh. What does he want to buy? He wants the Duchy of Bedford for 200 gold. Now, this is one of the reasons I decided to keep it, just in case something like this popped up. I didn't buy off my bounty before. I decided it might be worth just to let Kay die. But, sure. You can have that. What was I saying? Oh, quest. Oh, yeah. So, we did have it then that no. What was it? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oops. Looks like Count Humphrey might take a tumble. To be honest, do I need the plot to go off now if Lowholt's about to claim it anyway? To be honest, we don't. So, I'll let it see if it triggers and actually works. Oh Christ, we still owe money as well. Ugh, things really aren't looking that good for us, is it? Right, is there any way we can ransom our prisoners? Oh, we can ransom one for 10 golds. And he's just had a tragic accident. Gravity can be a cruel mistress. Okay. There's not much we can do then, but I do have a bit of satisfaction watching our wife locked up in our prison after she's constantly plotted behind our back. So I'm glad to see that happened. Although, this has actually reminded me. We store England. Now, I was curious before to wonder why we couldn't say... why is it not saying that we completely control these duchies? And the reason why... oh, Falconer. +1 diplomacy. I'll take that. But the reason why we don't completely own these is because the Redcoats have got a couple of baronies in each of them. So, for example, if I go to... where did I see it in particular? Here. If we go to Yoredale, you can see here that the barony of Ilkley happens to belong to the Redcoats. And, yeah, I am realising that there's an assassination attempt there. But... it does look like it's okay. Oh, yeah, we didn't die. Phew. I could have swore this event used to have a sort of thing that popped up beforehand talking about this burly armsman? Because I'm sure there's a bit saying, you know, oh, I hope that you will protect me, and then, oh my god, you're trying to kill me. Ah. But apparently it did something. They got away, but we didn't get wounded. That's something, at least. Right, but what was I saying? Yeah, the Redcoats happen to own a bunch of baronies. If we click on this guy here, you can see this is all the territory they have. Now, despite the fact that they are in my territory, they are in my lands, holding baronies that belong to the crown. We can't vassalize them, we can't do anything about it, because if we pop onto here, he says no. The reason why he says no is because apparently we are not his de jure liege, even though we are. Now, we could try and offer him, if we had any money, we could have actually offered him thing. The other thing we could do, I guess, is if we can give him a county title somewhere, surely that might count then towards him becoming my landed vassal then, if he's actually a character in my realm. It just occurred to me that might work. Because then not only would then he will be a vassal of mine, but he's also then going to be the leader of my holy order. So, yeah. And in fact, are the Redcoats the holy order for just the Philema faith, or is it for any of the heresies as well, including the Summer Queen? Because that could work out quite nicely then, if we can have our holy order, which we'll then be able to raise for free. I have no idea, because we can't offer to change him. Although that reminds me, that's something I need to do. Okay, let's try and do something like that then. Just in case it's not going to work, let's do something like this. Where does he currently own territory? The Redcoats here. I'll tell you what, no, actually, let's just come here. What do you own? You just own this. We can't revoke your title. Why? Oh, does it belong to... No? Demand Gavelkind, priest with Devon. Why can I no longer revoke titles belonging to here? I haven't started the law yet to counter it, so maybe it's just because we have no money. Maybe that's it? Okay, what about you? Granted titles. Yeah, we just have no ability, it seems, to start revoking titles. Is it really because we have no money? Crap against stressed. Okay, we are trying to keep Kay alive as long as possible, so... In fact, that was the thing I just remembered we need to do. I want to see if we can induct our children into the Summer Queen faith. So let's do that with you. Tristan, can we do that with you? Apparently not. Why not? Oh, you have to be 8 or over. Okay. What about Enid? She's 7. Okay, she can't do her yet. Okay. Alright, let's speed things up a bit at this point, otherwise we're going to take a long time. Summoned her to my study to proceed to read her the Matter of Britain. Right, we could give this a try. 78% chance of her becoming Summer Queen. 22% chance of becoming Idolizer, but then we do... Oh, and she becomes bitter rivals if she doesn't become the Summer Queen. Biscuits? Summer Queen have failed me, damn it. Right, okay, that didn't work out too well. No matter. Sure, have some fun. We lose some piety, but, oh damn, Franz Tobias did not survive. No one who will ever know, eh? We got the prisoners in there, if it makes him a bit happy, why not? He is cruel after all. Alright, let's let things tick by a little bit, and I'm going to try and revoke a title again elsewhere. Facts, let's try it now. Yeah, why is it not letting me revoke any titles anywhere? Vassalship. Can't even revoke anything from you. Yeah, revoke titles, why is that? It's not in a non-aggression pact, maybe that's the problem. Okay, who? Sure. In that case, let's try it over here. Desmond, congratulations, you are no longer going to be the county holder of Desmond. Oh my god, another assassination attempt? Luckily we managed to outdistance the bandits. Amateurs. Okay, that was worrying. Sweet. But we have managed to get the devotion up, so in case we do have an event pop up, we can actually deal with it now. Now, let's try and get you on board. So, let's go redcoats. Excuse me, redcoats. You. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's try. Because now, we'll give him that. Usurp the title Duchy of Gwynedd, okay, sure. Chancellor is doing a superb job. I'm having trouble with a castle and a town in Cornwall. Okay, Ash is apparently doing a good job. What do we want? Castle denizens' approval. Does this give feudal vassal opinion to everybody, or just in the county? Try the castle then to give plus 25 feudal vassal opinion. Because that might keep us alive a bit longer. Oh, hang on. Oh, you absolute bastard. It didn't work out the way I was hoping. Paying it of Lord Protector K. Oh, right. So we'll have to declare war then and try and basically take it back under control. Right. Okay, that could actually work then. I mean, we are slowly becoming less bankrupt. We'll have to see if that works. Is declare war on him. Force him to become a vassal then, and that will give all of his land then under us as well. So yeah, that might work. Let's find out. Well, this is good news. So Asher invited us to a party, basically, and we've now become close friends with him, which I believe, yeah, we've fulfilled our ambition to make a friend. That is fantastic news. So what we need to do now as an ambition, we could try and create a treasury. I mean, that's not looking good right now. That's the only thing we've got in that treasury. But we could try and do that. We could try and have peace for 5 years, which is going to be a slight problem if we're going to try and go to war for Cork. Or we can try and build a war chest. We need 1,000 gold in the bank if we do. But a national tax modifier of plus 10% would be extremely good. Sure, let's try that then. I will have to have a look to see about what... Oh, hang on. 30% chance of losing depressed and stressed. Now, don't forget, we are both depressed and stressed, so is it going to work? We lost stressed. Okay, that's extremely good. Now, I still got the hunting focus on, just so I can try and get the events to make it so... Oh. Well, awesome autocrats. It looks like, your family no longer own. Silly. I'm sorry, mate. Right, well, what was I going to say? But yeah, we haven't had any events kick off yet for the hunting focus, which will allow us then to get rid of stress, hopefully get rid of frail as well, and depressed, but... Oh, someone's going to try and kill Amelia. That's problematic. But yeah, oh, hang on. We lost our advisor. 1 second then. Who do I want to put on the throne? Kadalan is still a powerful vassal with facts. Angry for not being on the council. You're much more powerful. So let's put you on the council. And my spy master, Asher Mdaram, seems to have friends and informants inside every Jewish community. So this is one of the cool things about the Jewish community faith in after the end the old world is apparently you get the chance of randomly getting military technology points just for having them in your council, which is pretty cool. And I believe we've got 2 of them because Asher is also Jewish. So the 2 Ashers are working out. We're getting stressed straight away again. Oh, god damn it. I just wanted to get rid of... I would have loved to have got rid of depressed because we can keep that a bit longer. Oh. Once all of you have followed the Catholic faith, strongholds Christendom, decided the situation must needs change and has began preaching the cross. Oh. Does this mean now that they can start crusades? Huh. Let's keep an eye on that. Okay, so it took a little while, but we're now in the green. So, oh. Asher of Kerry wants to invite us for another drink. Sure. But now, can we go to war against you? Huh. Border disputes. We can't border disputes because we don't have enough personal wealth. Offer vassalization. It's just surprising that we can't do it yet. I mean, maybe if we get him to really like us then. But I don't want to give it to a monster. I mean, although, hang on. You've moved your personal domain. Move over to here then. Oh, is it the drink? Is this something someone said? I don't remember, honestly. But someone has to pay. Fight. Put them up. Asher... Oh. Oh, Christ. Okay. So we got beaten up. Okay. That's a slight problem, but that's fine. As long as we don't get wounded or maimed. Okay, we didn't. That's good. Alright. Did we lose any of the traits? Come on. Let me lose depressed. We lost depressed. Thank you. Well, I did try to send him a gift, which has made him really happy with me personally. 100 opinion. But there's nothing he's willing to do to still accept vassalization, so we have no choice but to go to war, it seems, to gain back the title we've got. So we're going to have to do it for our vassal, Duke Geraint, but if we can do that at least... Okay, and he spreads up a few men, that's fine by me. We've got quite a lot to use ourselves. So let's get you guys over here ready to invade. No, let's get you guys up to here, in fact. That would be better. And then we've got you guys come over here. You just come over here already. 14,000 men against 19. We'll just smash them. We will not do anything right now against our spy master. Oh wow, 19 men managed to outrun us. How dare they? Right, let's get you up here to kill these. It's going to be a river crossing, is it? In that case, come up here and then come round and attack them. And then you guys should be just fine here. Okay. One victory. 75% already war score for winning that. Okay, let's get you guys together. Put some good commanders on here if possible. Okay, I say good commanders. We don't exactly have much. But sure, let's get you guys to come down here and smash them. You're going to deal with that. Right, and then let's get you guys over to here. And then you guys come over to here. Victory, victory, victory. Oh! Stormy weather's getting to me. Turn into the sky and take a deep breath. The pompous soldiers of Lieutenant Colonel Avalon have sent their best against me. So we could try and duel the guy. I was going to say, to be fair, we've not exactly got a bad chance, but it's 9 against 21. Sure, let's go and get a swollen wrists, which we picked up the brave trait for. Excellent. Alright, we've done that. Let's just continue sieging down the settlements. In fact, with the 14,000 men we've got here, we've already done that. Let's get you guys down here. You can continue sieging that. You've killed these. Go and kill these for me. Unless... See about heading up here then if they're moving a lot. Right. Another victory. Come down here and now lay siege to Cork. Might as well go for the war goal, eh? And otherwise, we've got so much men right now, there's nothing they can do apart from sit around and watch as we siege their territories. Alright, let's get you guys down to here. You guys can come around to here. Wow, if only all our wars weren't as easy as this. Alright, let's enforce the demands. So we ended up just taking back the exact thing that we ended up trying to do in the first place. And we still got the issue then of these guys owning territory in my lands. And we can't do anything about it. We can't revoke it, we can't take it from them, we can't do anything. Ugh. Well, might have to look and in fact, I don't think we even had the opportunity to try and... Yeah, we don't have any valid Casa Belli. We're going to have to basically start fabricating claims on every single barony in order to try and get it so we can actually do things. Oh, that sucks. Right, let's drop the men. We don't need our troops up anymore. Right. Let things settle down. Okay, let's oh, excuse me. Let's continue. Oh, wow. So Kindman is actually going to become an extremely good intrigue character. That's worked out quite nicely. She's got Playful and she's picked up Fussy. Now, Fussy can turn into Patient or Greedy, which is quite good, and Paranoid, so very, very good. And Playful, Gregarious and Deceitful would be quite good as well. So yeah, definitely give that to her. And then let's have a look about Princess Enid. Huh. To be honest, Intrigue will still be the best option, because even though she's got Affectionate, she's still got 2 positive traits towards it. So it will counteract them quite nicely, I think. So sure, we'll do that. And now that you're old enough, let's try and induct you into the Summer Queen faith. And maybe have better luck than with your sister, which we did. Excellent. Can we try again though with you? Ah, this is so nice. So our friend, Count Asher, has sent me a puppy. Now this is going to work out quite nicely. As you can see, by getting a hunting dog, we get +1 diplomacy and an extra bit of health. And as it gets older, we get positive trait, opinion from children, I believe, in particular, but it also will lead to bonuses as well. And by spending time with the puppy and the dog eventually, we can get rid of frail and stuff like that. So that's going to work out quite nicely. Now, what name are we going to give our puppy? Tricky, Hunter, or Faithful? To be honest, I kind of like the name Faithful. Let's go for that. I don't know if there's any difference apart from just giving the dog a name, but I like the name Faithful. I mean, in Latin it would be Fido, isn't it? Fido being the Latin for faithful or loyal, which is why it's one of the reasons it's used for a dog's name. Oh wow, we actually fulfilled the ambition to build a war chest. We managed to get 1,000 gold. I did not expect us to be able to do that anytime soon. Right, you are forgiven. So what I've done in the meantime, I've moved Asher down to Dorset. Oh, we're going to burn my cousin. Oh, that might not give my other cousin much of an opinion, but... apparently, Ramsey's opinion of me... Oh, that's my court mage. Sure, I don't mind. Alright, what ambition am I going to give you now? I suppose we might as well just see about making the realm prosper. We can always go for create a treasury, and we could start looking around for artifacts, see about stealing a bunch, because we do have the mod that allows me to acquire certain, certain artifacts. But now let's see about making the realm prosper. That would be quite handy. Alright, and let things tick on by again. Here we go. Dog has grown fast, is no longer a little puppy. Runs fast, has a keen nose, and we gain extra prestige. Good old Faithful. I say old, he's just become an adult. Ugh. Ah. So it looks like we now got a peasant revolt happening against us. Whereabouts is this? All the way up here. And yeah, let's assemble the mob towards Norfolk. Right. 6,000 men. Well, aren't we lucky then we've got a vassal up here with a lot of men under his control? Alright, 22,000. Let's get you guys up here, and you guys up here, and everybody else can settle back down again. Your services will no longer be needed for this. Alright, let's drop you guys, and all of you guys can drop as well. It's not going to be any big deal. I mean, we could probably deal with just what we've got here, but we might as well send the big guns. And there we go, we managed to destroy the thing in Norfolk. Now let me check the economy map one moment, because we do have the potential, can't we, to get some more trades? Like here, for example, can we get a trade post? We can, 38 gold as well. Anywhere else? No, just in Gwynedd. Okay. Apparently Gwynedd is a thriving trade centre. Didn't realise. Everywhere else, though, has already got one for one reason and another. But sure, having a trade post here built here will be a nice little bit of extra gold coming in for us, isn't it? Right, have you guys got together yet? Nearly there. Right, switch you guys back to this. Put you guys together like so, and then we don't even need to worry with that many men. We can just send them in and kill them. Easy. Alright, that wasn't even worth the time, really, but it had to be done. Let's drop these guys, and just continue on a bit now. Ah! This is interesting. So I was just setting things up to try and increase the status of women in my culture. As we are followers secretly of the Summer Queen, I thought it would be quite fitting that we try and do that. Then this pops up. Greetings, Lord Protector K of the United Kingdom. As informed, the heathen Pope has declared a will to bring a crusade to your doorstep. As a fellow Philema, I have pledged to stand by your side when the unfaithful come to take your lands. So we got a crusade heading towards us soon. Thank you though for giving me plus 15 opinion. This guy really does like us now. We don't like him. Apparently we don't like him because... Hang on. He desires the Duchy of Cornwall, which is understandable because he is the governor. But apparently we don't like him because we want control of Devon and Scilly. Huh. Well, thank you for that. But yeah, we've got a crusade targeting our religion. We're going to have to see about how to defend ourselves against it. Defenders... Hang on, this is us, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, this is actually not too bad. We've got a lot of people who follow our religion. So that's going to work out. And we've got a bunch of Grand Dukes and things like that coming our way. 34% strength, 289. To be honest, I'll be surprised if this crusade actually fires. And even if it does, we've got more than enough strength right now to deal with it. So I'm quite happy to let it go. Alright, can we close the window? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just going to see how it actually goes. Right, in the meantime, let's things tick on by a little bit more. Although, thank God, they actually approved the institution of marginal status of women. Okay, that means now, if I remember right, we can actually start using our female characters as spy masters at the very least. Just remind me, game. Oh, you're not going to tell me what they can actually do. I believe it is spy masters. But this is the one I kind of want to try and aim for, because then we can have it that they can actually become chancellors, stewards, and eventually, if we can get to notable, allow change of gender preference laws. We'll be able to do things then I can have it so... Because one of the goals I did want to do is actually make it so we have a female-led society, simply because Summer Queen, I thought that would make quite a lot of sense. But I suppose we can always accept the fact that we got the Winter Knight as well, based on King Arthur. A few things to consider. That I want to try and do as well, because I don't want to have it that we lose titles outside the realm. Because I think we were potentially going to lose one, if I remember right, because it was going to be taken out elsewhere. Here, Rhiannon of Leeds. This one's going to be inherited by this guy, who belongs to... I'm not too sure. It'll work out anyway, we'll sort that out. Hopefully it'll get voted through quite quickly. Well done. You've now got the County of Dorset. To be honest though, the County of Dorset, the thing is for the county, I just want to get my hands on the barony title. Is that not going to work? Because... Or do I really need to go to war against the Redcoats? Or find some way of getting them to become my vassal? Because that's going to take a long time if that's the case. But I have no idea. If you guys happen to know, please let me know in the comments. What can I do about getting the Redcoats under my control? Because it's bugging me now that they have these titles. But there's nothing we can do about taking it. Oh, I'm going to let it go for now. Let's just switch you back instead. What do I want you to do? To be honest, come over to Devon. Because I wouldn't mind getting the whole duchy under my personal control at the very least. But really, I'll tell you what. With the fact that my law has been approved, let's end the episode here. So next time, it is going to be coming out on Friday, like usual. It's just, this is a bit of a unusual episode in that regard. But I have to admit, things have gone pretty well for us. We've got a lot of people that now have actually switched their opinion about K. I mean, if we go to our vassals now, we still got people that don't like us, don't get me wrong, but they're actually the minority now. Huh. Things have actually worked out. It looks like we may have the title Lord Protector stay with us for a bit longer. Huh. Quite happy about that. But anyway, guys, let's leave it for today. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and that you do join me next time for some more Crusader Kings. But until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.